Erdogan will try and gain power again in the election on June 24. Erdogan, who has been in office since 2014, has pledged to tighten his grip on the economy after the election, which may have frightened investors and caused the currency to slide. Erdogan wants lower borrowing costs to fuel credit growth and economic expansion, and many international economists believe that the loss of currency value is due to Erdogan preventing the central bank from making the necessary interest rate adjustments. The lira's loss in value since the beginning of the year has made interest more expensive for companies who have borrowed in dollars or euros. Many people in the Turkish banking sector fear that there will be a recession in the country. Consumer inflation rate has increased from 10.9% to 12.2%. The country also relies heavily on foreign capital, which mainly includes short-term portfolio flows into stocks and bonds, and the changing economy has made these more risky. Figures released this week have revealed a sharp rise in inflation in reaction to the strength of the lira after markets bet that Turkey's central bank would have no choice but to raise its rates again. Erdogan with Theresa May. Many people blame the president for inflation issues. The central bank has already lifted a key rate by 300 basis points to 16.5% on May 23. Analyst at the U.S.-based think tank, Institute of International Finance, Yugrzulku said, "The big picture is that Turkey remains vulnerable to shifts in market sentiment that requires careful economic management going forward." Professor of political science at Istanbul Bilgi University, İlter Turan, said, "Going into an election, it is next to impossible for any government to introduce anti-inflationary policies. Tackling inflation requires belt-tightening and adjustments in interest rates." Many people in the Turkish banking sector fear that there will be a recession in the country. Emerging market economist at the Dutch bank ABN AMRO, Nora Nootboom, said, "There's a big chance that we've reached a peak now and from here growth can go only lower. That would automatically lower inflation and the current account deficit, so, in a sense, it would be a correction mechanism." The presidential election is due to take place on Sunday, June 24.